I remember how in my previous video I said it would be nice to also have very beautiful love stories apart from, stories that people can relate to when it comes to red flags, failed relationships and marriages. Little did I know that God was listening and He answered with this particular movie that I think if you are yet to see, you should definitely see it. Have you seen this movie, Broken Hallelujah? I have been moved, and for the first time in a very long time, guys, I am going to be talking to you without having to script or think too deeply. I just wanted to come bare. So in case you are yet to see the movie, please go ahead and see it. And in case you have seen it, please let's have a conversation about where your head is at when it comes to this movie. Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Lizzie's Quick One, talking movie reviews. Now this movie, Broken Hallelujah by Bimbo Ademoye, is also on our YouTube channel, Bimbo Ademoye TV. But I would say that, it triggered a lot of things when it comes to life. It's a very straightforward storyline. Of course, there's the story of a girl from when she's born till when she gets married, how she lost her parents, how she had this crush who at the end of the day, of course, ends up marrying her and all of that. And I love that. I love the fact that, like I said before, I was tired of seeing red flags, failed relationships and marriages. I just wanted to see one that thrived, that the one that, the man knew what he wanted and he went for it. Now, these guys are married. They are good Christians, dedicated to their job and everything. But there was a problem. After agreeing to stay away from children or not have children for a while, when they were ready to have children, man and woman are okay. And then they can't have children. They're in the hospital, asking God, talking to God, asking questions. The first year goes by, second year, third year, fourth year, and they still can't have kids. And the things that people always say about marriage before you get married began to come into play. The first one, when they say, let the man love you more than the woman, I saw that happen in that space. I saw that help that marriage because I could see a place where this man stood, even when this man was weak. And I also saw the part where people always say, let God always be the center of a relationship. It got to a point where they could not handle it anymore. And this man had to go on his knees to ask God to just take the pain away from his wife and let him have the pain. I mean, there's so many things to learn from that movie. In fact, it really made me so calm. The movie is about 2 hours and 20-something minutes, and there were different lessons at every step of the way. I would say that the movie, like I said, is quite easy to understand, right? But there are just certain things that we tend to forget, and this movie will remind you. At the end of the day, I think the major thing that Bimbo Ademoye was trying to teach people was the essence of patience, and secondly, the fact that God's time is always the best. Because these guys tried IVF. They tried a lot of things. In fact, they were almost at the verge of adopting when she finally got pregnant and then she had her children. And then when she finally now gets pregnant, she didn't have just one child or twins. She had triplets. In fact, at the end of the movie, she was having 4 children to compensate for all the years of crying, all the years of waiting, all the years of second guessing, all the years of faith dwindling to the point where their marriage was almost over. So what am I trying to say? I'm saying that number one, you should really see the movie in case you're probably at a place in your life where you are confused, where you are sad, where you're not sure if God is listening to your prayers. And I think you should just watch it because it will help to, rejig or revive your faith. I think it also brings to the fore the people that God places in our lives at certain times when we are down or when we are going through challenges. For some people, it's their pastors. For some people, you might even be lucky to have a mother or father who always reminds you to always put your faith and trust in God, and to just keep forging ahead because it's going to happen. One thing I noticed in this movie is the fact that when Bimbo and her husband finally decided to allow God just take charge, what did they do? They were not doing that in mourning or in wailing or in sadness. They were living happily. They were living their life, doing the things that they could do. There's a Bible verse, I think it's Philippians 4, verse, I think 6, that says, do not worry about anything, but in prayers, you make what you need known to God. And the peace that surpasses man's understanding is what God will give to you, and as well as answer your prayer in His time. So I think that the movie centers on that while you are knocking and asking and praying for things, it might not happen the first year or the second year or the third year. Just keep calm and relax, and also do not continue life in sadness. I mean, it reminded me of what my mom always tells me up until now. She's always saying, whatever it is, whatever you are asking God for, while you are asking for it, always do that in thanksgiving and not sadness. Like, dress like your miracle, dress like it's already happened to you, and just continue living your life. Do not stay stuck in the fact that, oh, this is not happening for me, so I'm not going to move on with my life. So again, guys, if in case you are yet to watch it, it's for Christians, it's for Muslims, it's for everybody. It's, yeah, I mean, we're already in April. April is already over. We are going into May. If you're thinking of something that probably would help encourage you continue on your journey of life, I would say that this movie is a must watch. You should go see it. It's titled again, Broken Hallelujah. In case you have seen it, please let me know what you think about it in the comment section. Let me know the lessons that you learned from it. Is it the part of perseverance? Is it the part of consistency? Is it the part where love was able to carry these guys? Is it the part where God was able to hold this family together? Is it the part where there was that old woman that was always coming in and out? That part was a bit scary in my opinion. There was an old woman that was always there. At one time Bimbo needed somebody to talk to, there was an old woman that was always there, that would always remind her that keep your faith strong, just don't worry, things are going to get better for you and all of that. But trust me, for everybody trying or waiting on their miracle, I'm just here to tell you that your miracle is on the way. Don't just lose faith. Looking at that movie, Bimbo did a thing. Again, let me know what you think about it in the comment section. I got you with more right here on this channel. Till next time, remember to enjoy every moment, live and trust. Bye.